What's up you guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to Steal the Spotlight. Today I'm going to be trying on some wigs that I picked up over on YesStyle, and I got a couple like a few months ago now and was like, oh, this is kind of fun. I still have absolutely no idea how to wear or style them properly, but I picked up a few more. We've got 8 in total to try out today, and I don't know, I feel like you can't really get a good idea just by throwing them on. So I have decided to also put together 8 outfits according to our new friends, so hopefully we'll find my alter egos as well. I thought this was the perfect day for me to film this video because my hair is well and truly in need of a wash, so this will cover it up nicely. Anyway, we need to throw on a wig cap, and I have realized that all the ones that come free with these are just like a black fishnet, which probably isn't really ideal, but that's all we've got, so let's make it work.
Make it work.
Okay. And yeah, I am going to be looking off to the side because I have a mirror here, because I did actually just get a new camera and it doesn't have a viewfinder that flips out. So yes, here we go, my beautiful mullet moment.
And I'm the mullet guy, but my mullet is gone.
If you guys are K-pop fans, who do you think rocks a mullet the best? I'd love to know. Okay, now that we are looking beautiful, the first wig I want to start out with is actually this like goldeny blonde one, and I think that personally I prefer the shorter length ones. I feel like they look a little bit more natural, I suppose, but I also got all of them with bangs, which I've never actually had proper like straight across bangs in my life, but I think that they again just like blend the hairline a bit better if it's going to be a cheap wig. What do you guys think? Because I actually kind of like it. I'm not too sure what the hell is happening at the ends here, just because I would never actually style my natural hair like that. Like, I don't really know, but I really like it from here up. I like the color. I think that the bangs sit really nicely and it looks fairly natural compared to some of the other ones I'm seeing here that look quite on the shiny side. Oh my god, actually I look like Rizzo when she's making fun of Sandy in Grease, right? So I actually think this ended up being a look. I am obsessed with this top and bag combo at the moment. I am just a serial outfit repeater when it comes to this combination, but I thought that this green tone actually teamed really nicely with the golden hue of the wig. This is perfect for us at the moment. We're actually in spring here in Australia, and this is gonna be my ultimate look. Also, what are we thinking name-wise? Because obviously originally I was like, should we just go with Sandy then? But now that I have the full outfit on, I'm kind of feeling like an Olivia for some reason. Okay, next I want to try this longer one because I am living for this deep red shade. I think that's beautiful. It also has the darker roots, which I think will help make it like blend to look a little bit more natural. So let's just snatch this one off.
My wig was hanging on by one freaking bobby pin. I'm not keeping that bitch on my head.
When you first put them on, they look horrendous. Imagine if I had my fringe cut like this. This fringe is not looking quite as flash, but it probably just needs combing. I'm not so sure about this one now. I'm feeling like it does look kind of unnatural, just because of like the way it sits around the face, and also just like so much hair just hanging here. So this is one that I think definitely needs some help styling. Try as I might to fix these bangs and cover it up with the headband, I still just think this one is kind of a fail, which is a real shame because I am in love with this red color, and I tried to play off that with like the contrasting green, kind of Christmas vibes, but I was more so going for like a humble country version of Poison Ivy, if you will. So yes. Okay, this is just like too much hair for me to deal with, so let's switch back to something shorter. I feel like that's more within my wheelhouse. And this one, I want to say, is the most popular on YesStyle because I feel like lots of people wear this on Instagram. I feel like I probably make the most unflattering faces while I'm trying to get this on. Okay, here we are, and I really like this length. It's very painful in the eyes. Obviously wow, okay, ow. Obviously the bangs, I'm just gonna hold them here. Obviously the bangs are too long. I'm assuming that it comes like that so you can cut them to your desired length. I don't really know if I trust myself or not. We'll see. Maybe if we just like kind of fluff it up a little bit. That's cute and it doesn't feel deathly. I think it would look adorable with like some hair clips as well. Let's try. I've got these like blue sparklies. So cute. I feel like I'm finally ready to download TikTok and start my e-girl career.
Listen, Samantha, how many times do I have to tell you that if your uwu doesn't make it on the For You page, you just don't have what it takes to be an e-girl?
Clearly, I am not experienced when it comes to styling colored hair because pretty much all I'm doing is just sticking in the same color family, which I feel like is playing it very safe. But I figured I couldn't go wrong with denim, and then the navies seem to team up pretty well too. And I think that gray tones would work really nicely as well. This one I would legit wear out of the house happily and not feel too costumey. Like, it is actually really nice quality. It looks cool, natural, and it kind of just spices up just one of my everyday outfits. Actually, you know what? Let's try another colored wig just for a bit of a comparison on how fake it looks, I suppose. I got this one, which is half and half. And on the website, I thought that it was pink and black, but now that I have it, the black is definitely more of a deep purple shade, which is fine.
This is fine.
I already have an outfit picked out for this one because I did post it over on Instagram, and a lot of you guys were saying like Melanie Martinez vibes, which I don't know why I didn't think of that, but my inspiration from it was actually just this girl that I follow on Instagram. I think her name is Sherry. Yeah, it's a different brand from the previous ones, I believe, and it's just not as good quality. I feel like you can probably even tell on camera it's shinier, it doesn't have as much hair to it, just kind of styled a little bit weirdly. I would definitely wear a hat with it, and I would probably only wear it for photos. I do feel like I need to just whip out this straightener on like a really low heat and just try and work out that kink a little bit because I don't think it's really working for me. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like I'm about to be that girl who like burnt her hair off with the curling iron that time.
My hair was burnt off.
Okay, no, the hair doesn't seem to be melting away, but also doesn't really seem to be working either. That's the best we can do right now. Decided just to rewear the Instagram outfit because it's a look and she deserved more, so here we are. But I'm not a huge fan of this wig, honestly. I feel like you definitely have to wear some form of hat just because the quality at the roots, it's a little bit thinner and you can almost see through to the wig cap. Okay, this one I am keen to try because I am hoping it looks quite natural because it has more of a curl to it than some of the others, which I feel like typically is quite forgiving. And it's just a natural brown color, so hopefully it'll actually suit my skin tone because I feel like this pink, it isn't working for me. So let's try her out. Oh wow, who is she? I actually kind of like it. I don't know. The only thing I will say is I'm not a huge fan of the quality of like the wig cap that the wig is actually attached to, if that makes sense. Like the hairline of it, I just feel like isn't looking too sharp, which for the most part is covered, but it's just like those two bits there, just either side of the fringe that kind of peek through, and it just looks like really dark. So obviously this hair is super voluminous, and I feel like we could have styled it one of two ways because of like the wavy sort of vibe to it. I think it would look really nice paired with an ultra girly feminine look, but since it is a darker color, I also felt like it was like booked and busy sort of vibes.
I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit.
It kind of falls in my face a little bit awkwardly, so I try and like hit it back and it just comes. So I think that I can get it to stay in place with okay, I was gonna say with this hat, but hello. Apparently my head is way too big to fit this now, so let me go and try and find something else. Okay, this one had a little bit more give to it, so we managed to squeeze it over my fat head, but I also think it just completes the look in general. I'm feeling very 1970s boss lady. It is time to say goodbye. I know I'm doing so many hair flicks in this video, I'm sorry. But we're saying goodbye to the long hair and going for something short, so I will no longer be able to flick it around. But this is quite similar to the blue one from before because although it is a color, it's kind of like a milky lavender shade, I'm gonna say. I don't really know. Also like slightly dusty pink, I suppose, but this is even shorter than the blue one. So if you guys do have a big head, I don't think I would necessarily recommend this one because I found that it looked a little bit iffy at the back, like it doesn't quite fit properly, so I'd definitely go for the length of the blue one. So this one's really short and cute, and I don't know, I feel like this one's very playful. I will turn around so you guys can see the back. Let's just try some little clippies. Yeah, like I think that that is very cute, but it does fall quite nicely since it is quite short. I don't think you have to pull it back off your face. I feel like I'm just gonna keep doing this, honestly, though. No wonder it hits me in the eye, though. What the hell? Ta-da! Here is just a very basic everyday outfit for me, but since I have thrown the wig on, it's spicy. I'm not in love with the color combo on the cardigan. It would be nicer if it was more of a mauve tone or like a light gray with a slight lilac undertone to it, but you get the general gist. And honestly, just throwing this wig on totally makes you feel like a cool girl. I don't know, kind of like the epitome of I'm not like most girls. Okay, this next one is one of the ones I originally picked up, and you may have already seen it if you watched my dressing like K-pop idols for a week video. I believe I wore it for the Wiki Mickey concept, and it is another long beauty. The ombre on this one actually blends really, really nicely, and the quality again is great. It's that same brand that I said is pretty much the safest option, I would say, on YesStyle. And if you guys like this color but aren't into the length, I think this comes in a shorter option and also a straight option if you don't like the waves. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but obviously these would all look a lot better if I was gluing down the sides properly and really styling them, but since I'm just trying on so many, it seemed kind of pointless. So I did end up going for an e-girl kind of vibe with the chains. My pants with the chain. And for some reason, the gray ends kind of remind me of Halloween, but this wig does come in a couple of more natural colors as well if this isn't for you. But honestly, out of all of the longer wigs, this one still has a ton of length, but I don't feel like it is swallowing me whole. So it's probably my favorite, probably the one I'll be getting the most wear out of. So definitely expect to see this one pop up from time to time because I do think it'll go with just about anything. It also makes me feel like we should definitely name this one. I don't know, I'm thinking like Lara for some reason. I'm just saying like the first word that pops into my mind, like name association. Probably the most unrealistic option, and also one that I don't know what on earth I am gonna style this with. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get up Instagram and like check out Mika Francis's page or something, because she wears a ton of wigs and I feel like she has one this color. She's quite a long one as well, so I'm scared it's just gonna look like a bit blah, just hanging there, you know? God, I'm not so sure that I suit the brightly colored hair. Some people make it look amazing, and oh my word, I'm not one of those people. I just can't pull off the anime girl aesthetic. Yeah, she's definitely very shiny. To me, this feels almost more of like a cosplay sort of wig, I suppose. Let's try out the dry shampoo. I'm just supposed to do it in the roots, but I mean, it's all shiny, so. I think that did actually make a bit of a difference in the end. Obviously, it still doesn't look natural. Like, why would this color look natural? Especially on me, I don't think it necessarily suits my skin tone. I think it would look better on a cooler tone, and I am kind of like a warm, neutrally sort of shade, I suppose. I'm thinking maybe we should just go all out and do like the anime girl space buns to finish it off. Let's see, they're definitely still not even, but I'm just gonna have to leave it there. That's the best I can do without just driving myself completely mad. Okay, after trying on 7 different outfits and hating every single one of them, this one included, I've decided to give up on today's video. I am sorry to end it on a somewhat negative note, but I really just cannot make this work for the life of me. I mean, overall, I feel like this video was still a success. Let me know which wigs were your favorite. I'll leave like my personal ranking on the screen now in case you were interested, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!